Happy Sunday, everybody. Today's little rant is about Ukraine, which has probably dropped off a lot of people's radar because they think that nothing much is happening there right now. But honestly, a lot is happening there right now. Some good, some bad. But there's this to and fro about ceasefires and talks. Firstly, no one is ever going to agree to start talking to somebody if they haven't agreed a ceasefire. You don't start talking about the ceasefire. You agree on a ceasefire and then you start talking. That's just how things work. And Trump won't do it. Not Trump. Putin won't do it. He doesn't want peace. He wants Ukraine. It's that simple. And he's never going to stop until there's a Russian flag right in the middle of Kiev. And that's never going to happen because you have the most doggedly determined nation in the world right now saying fuck off. We want our country back. And I guarantee they will get their country back. They'll get all of their country back. And probably Crimea as well. There's obviously going to be some negotiations about that, but that's going to be the deal. It's like, fuck off out of our country and Crimea, and we'll talk properly then. But until then, there's not going to be a ceasefire. And what Zelensky has done, which is quite clever, it's actually very clever, was when Putin was like, okay, let's have a 3-day ceasefire. And they were like, no. Why? Because you're having a parade? Fuck off. So there was a slight suppressing of the fire, the warfare, but there was no ceasefire, and there wasn't ever going to be. But what Zelensky did was go, no, let's have a 30-day ceasefire and have some talks during those 30 days. But no, that's not ever going to happen. So there's that. But what Zelensky did that was so clever was align all of Europe, get the leaders all together in a room, talk to them reasonably, and come up with a plan, which was, if the Russians don't agree to a 30-day ceasefire, then you guys are going to just pile on and help Ukraine. So that's what's happening. And Putin's just screwed right now because the Russian economy is in the fucking toilet, and people are beginning, I don't think it's ever really going to occur to them how much damage has been done to their country and their economy. And not as much as there has been to Ukraine, but that's all going to get fixed and repaired because the world wants to help. Whereas Russia, people are like, look at the mess you made and your economy's in the shit. So China will take advantage, other countries will take advantage of them and say, you know, we'll help, but this is what we need. So I don't see Russia being a superpower. They're not even a micropower at the end of this. They've always had, Mexico has a bigger economy than Russia. They're not a superpower. They've got tons of people, like 150 million, but their military force was ancient. And now they're rolling out donkeys and electric scooters to try and get troops to the front line, and they're just getting the shit kicked out of them. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens over the next few months. I really fucking hope this thing comes to an end as soon as possible, but that soon as possible means that Russia has to get out of Ukraine. There's no other way it's going to happen. Imagine if Russia rolled into Alaska and said, it's ours now, we're just going to take this. America would just be like, no. There would be there's no negotiation at that point. I thought my phone had switched off. My phone? My camera. So there you go. Get the fuck out of Ukraine, and we can maybe one day be friends again, but not for a generation or two. Just no. Russia has never lived up to any of their promises, so I don't expect them to start now. And it's very frustrating. I think one day I need to go to Ukraine. I'm very curious about this place. It's they're doing an amazing job. I mean, they've now got sea drones that shot down 2 airplanes. One sea drone with 2 missiles shot down 2 Russian fighter jets. Just like that. That's never been done before. They've got drones that are laying mines in specific places. They see where the tanks are coming, they'll drop a mine right ahead of it, and it's like, it's fucking crazy what they're doing with technology. Anyway, that's enough of me. Happy Sunday, everybody. Bye bye.